are some things I just have gone through now that I've lived with my makeup collection. Like I said, I really didn't play with my makeup collection all that much in 2020 and I didn't mix it up. But now that I have, there are some things that I know are not going to work for me that I want to get out of my collection, that I just want to declutter because I'm just not using them anymore. So, all right, so what I have back here is I have my loose setting powders. I have my Coty Airspun Translucent. I have my Naturally Neutral, and then I have my Laura Mercier. I hate this. I don't like it. It makes my under eyes look, my nails are atrocious. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm cleaning. It makes my under eyes crepey. I have enough of that naturally. I don't need it. That's gonna go. I do love the Naturally Neutral. This is the one I have used the most of. It is a mess. I'm gonna keep this just because I do like this when I'm doing like full on heavy duty glam days. That one's gonna stay. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the translucent just because I reach for the Naturally Neutral instead. Whew. I also have the Fair, the Fit Me powder in Fair. I'm gonna keep this because that's a beautiful powder and I love it. All right, so those kind of go back here. And then I do have my Whitening Lightning Super Booster stuff, so I need to use that. So that's just gonna stay right there so I can remember to use it. All right, over here I have a By Allegory palette organizer with a bunch of powders that I use. I do have my Beauty Bakery Bite Size Pinch of Flour. This is in yellow. I don't know where I got this, but I do want to try it before I say yes or no. So I'm going to put that back there. We're going to keep that. I do have my e.l.f. This is the finishing powder. It's nice. I like it, but I never use it. This is going to go. My NARS translucent setting powder, crystal powder. Translucent crystal powder. This is in pressed. I love this. This is staying. The e.l.f. color corrector in cool color correcting powder. I've gone through like 5 of these. That one's staying. This is my second or third of this one. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder Pressed. I love this. I hate the packaging on it. I probably will, I'm going to finish this one out and get a new one. I'm in the shade Warm Light. This is very comparable to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I love that, so I'm going to keep that. My Hourglass Mood Light Ambient Powder. This is really, really pretty. I'm going to keep this. Laura Mercier Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation. This is really pretty. I just never got into it. I never use it. I'm gonna see if my mom likes that. It's really pretty. The Pure Pressed Mineral Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF. I do like this powder. I've used it quite a bit. At this point, I really only use it for, what do I use it for? I use it like to kind of powder my wig, my hairline of my wig, so I will keep that. I do have a couple more here. I have this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. This is a great, great powder. Do I want to keep this? I do like this. I'm going to hold on to this for a little bit longer. You know what? This e.l.f. powder is just irritating me. This is just going to get thrown in the trash because the packaging sucks, and I'll repurchase it if I want it. But really, there's been a few powders I've been going to, and that one's not it. So I will keep this one. And then I do have the Revlon Nearly Naked. I love this powder too. I'm going to keep this one. That one fit. That fit my drawer. You know what? You know what? I haven't used these in forever. These are going to go. They're going to go. I can't keep holding on to stuff I don't need. So we're keeping 4 of those. We are keeping 3 of the loose powders just because I do use them. I kind of get on kick with loose powders. So I'm going to put that one up here and this in there. Just in case I do want to use it. So yeah, cleaning out a bunch of those. Then, oh wait, I have another loose. I have more loose powders. I lied, guys. I lied. I'm an asshole. Hold on. Okay, I do have this LYS Beauty Translucent Setting Powder. I do really like this as well. I don't like it underneath my eyes, but I like it all over my face, so I will keep this. We're just going to keep that in there. Eye primers. I have so much Lorac eyeshadow primer. Guys, I've held on to this stuff for forever. All these little samples. I have one open, and I'm going to keep one, and I'm throwing away the rest. Or I'm giving them away. These, I don't need these. I can give them to my family. They will use them. I never go through these. I've been using concealer a lot more. I do have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer, which I love. I have my Too Faced Primer Insurance or Shadow Insurance I like. I'm going to keep one Lorac. And then as far as Urban Decay, I have one of the Eden, one of the Greed, and one of the Anti-Aging. I have an open Lorac. I have my NYX Wonder Pencil that I'm keeping. I have 2 of my Brow Wizzes from Benefit. And then my Ultimate Brow Highlighter from Wet n Wild, I will keep all of those. Okay, brow stuff. Well, actually under eye stuff. I went out and bought 3 backups of this, or no, 2 backups of this Becca under eye setting, under eye primer, because I love it. So I'm keeping that. This is the brow, this is a Salon Perfect pencil that, or brush that I use with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This has been my go-to recently. So I am keeping these for sure. I am going to keep my Makeup Forever Flash Palette. I love that. Okay, what can I do? I've got my NYX. I've got these pencils that are covered in glitter. Jesus, that I need to go through. Do I ever use these pencils? Let's see. That one's too red. This is an e.l.f. Ultra Brow Precise Pencil. I'm going to get rid of this. This is a NYX Micro Brow. I just usually use a gel in my ABH. This one is in the shade... This is in the shade Espresso. I'm going to keep this one. These are these $1 e.l.f. pencils that I really, really like. But I haven't used this one in forever. It's kind of drying out. I'm going to let that one go. They are really good. I could see myself repurchasing that one. That one is in the shade Deep Brown, and this one is in the shade Natural Brown. Like I said, I really like these, and for $1, these are great. I will keep that one. One's a little bit lighter, so we'll keep that one. The IT Brow Power, I don't think I was a fan of this. Yeah, it's almost got like a green tinge to it, so that one's gonna go. This is the NYX, I don't know where all this glitter came from, guys. This is the NYX Micro Brow in Brunette. I just dropped it. That's a little too red. I'm gonna let that go. So, yay, bye. Okay, doing good. This is the Brow Micro Filling Pen from Benefit. I'm gonna hold on to that for just a little bit longer because I'm trying to decide if I like that or not. I'm on the fence. Can I put these in here? Would that make sense? I'm going to put my Dip Brow in here along with this Salon Perfect pen because that's the one I use the most often. I'm going to go ahead and put that Wonder Brow in there too. I do have that BH Cosmetics Conceal and Corrector palette that I do use sometimes if I'm breaking out. That is really good. I have the Stila Light Stay All Day Concealer. I used to use this to cut my crease. I don't need it anymore. I'm not keeping it. I do have this e.l.f. Medium Brow Gel. This is really good. I'm going to keep this. I do, on very rare occasions, still use the Salon Perfect Brow Powder. This is like at Walmart. You can get it for $3. It's fantastic. I'm going to keep that. Actually, let me put that there because that looks pretty. All right. I'm going to put these pencils back right here. I do have a couple of these Gerard Cosmetics. I actually have 3. I have the shade... these are the Clean Canvas eye bases. This one is in Cocoa. I got this in a mystery box and it just doesn't work for me, so I'm going to pass that along to somebody who it will work for. But I went ahead and bought it in... Ooh. That doesn't... Ooh. Okay, no. I'm getting rid of that. I bought that in my shade, like in Fair, but that looks like crap, so that's getting tossed in the trash. And then I bought it in white, so I will keep this one. So... All right, and then over here, I do have my Urban Decay. This is like a makeup prep Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. I do like to use this before makeup. I love this Stila. This is the Lingerie Souffle for skin perfecting color on really, really light days. I like using this. It's just nice. It melts into your skin. It's beautiful. I did get the Guerlain Meteorites. This is in 2 Light. Love these. I use this this and the NARS translucent setting powder more than anything, so I'm going to keep those. And then I do just have some samples here of things I'm really enjoying. I have the Tatcha water cream, which I really am enjoying. The Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum Crystal Elixir, that one's nice. And then I just got a sample of the Bobbi Brown face base, so I'm excited to try that out. So these are staying. I have concealers. I went through and like got rid of a shit ton of these, and I need to get rid of a bunch more. All right, Tarte Shape Tape. I said it this time. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is great. I like it. But it's old. If I want it, I'll repurchase it. That's gonna get thrown in the trash. The Ulta Beauty Color Correcting Liquid Concealer. I don't use this anymore. That's in the shade Yellow. These are really good. I'm not using it anymore, so that's gonna go. My Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I don't use this anymore. It's gonna go. It's almost empty anyway, so that one can go. Actually, this one can go in an empties because that's pretty much, I'm at the bottom of the the barrel there. I do have this Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. This is okay. I just never got into it, so that one can go. I do have my NARS. I'm not telling you what shades I'm in. I'm sorry. This one isn't fair. It's a little deep for me, to be fair, too. And in the Tarte Shape Tape. God, Lord, help me. I'm in the shade Fair. I am going to keep my NARS Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I really like that. This is awesome, but it is pretty much done. I love this. I can probably get a few more uses out of this, so I'm going to do that, and then it's going to go in my empties. The Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This is far superior to the Shape Tape, in my opinion, especially if you are older or have drier skin. And I'm in the shade Porcelain Sand. Love keeping it. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I like it. I like it. I'm going to hold on to that one for now. I love the Juvia's Place Concealer in the shade 24. This is great. It's a little bit lighter, and I feel like this is just more moisturizing than the Tarte Shape Tape or the e.l.f. Creamy Camo Concealer. The Photo Focus Concealer, I never use this. Like I said, it was okay. I just never really got behind it. And then I have the Insta Bake 3-in-1 Concealer from Beauty Bakery, and I'm in the shade 018 Nice Cream. I'm doing this all upside down like an asshole. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to keep that. So, oh my gosh, this drawer looks so much better. All right, guys, highlighter drawer. I think I can do some damage in here, but probably not a bunch, because I just, let me pull it out a little bit. There you go. I just decluttered in here pretty intensely back in January. So let's just go through and see what I have. So the Vive Bijou highlighter. This is really pretty. It's not my favorite formula, but I want to keep it around for a little bit. I do have the Star Powder in Grace. I got this from the Gerard Cosmetics mystery box, so I am going to keep that. Soft and Gentle. I am keeping one of my all-time favorites. The Glow All Out highlighter from Soap and Glory. I love this thing. It's so subtle and it's so pretty. And sometimes I just use it as a blush topper. Gorgeous. Love keeping. The Milani Strobe Light Afterglow powder. This is fabulous. One of my most reached for highlighters. And then I have the Becca Moonstone, which is gorgeous. I did get the Danessa Myricks Beauty Duet, which I've been using just kind of on no makeup days, just like when if I'm going to hang out at the pool or something like that, and it's really pretty. Okay, I do have this e.l.f. Baked highlighter. It's so pretty. I never reach for it. If I don't reach for it between now and the next declutter, that one is going. I do have my Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight Celestial Powder. This is stunning, beautiful keeping. I did get this one from Milk Makeup. It's like the first thing I've tried from Milk, and it's really kind of cool and holographic. So I'm gonna hold on to that for a little bit. This is the All Over Face Powder in Peony Blend from Clinique. It's like the one thing I have from Clinique other than the moisturizer. I really like it. My Bare Minerals Invisible Glow. I have them in light and medium. I could not recommend these, like 10 out of 10 on when I did my review way back in the day, because they are so damn dusty, but they are beautiful on the skin. I did get this Ofra highlighter in Glazed Donut. I believe this is the Nikki Tutorials collab. This is beautiful. I'm interested to see how they handle with their CEO. I haven't heard anything other than, I guess, he's stepping down for being a racist piece of shit. I don't know, but this is really, really good. Until I kind of get a better feel for the, I wouldn't be using that in tutorials or anything, because I'm interested to see how they handle that. That was my first purchase from Ofra, and I think I bought that, and then like the next week it came out that he was flashing the white power sign on Instagram like a stand-up individual. This is beautiful. This is from Stila. This is the Heaven's Hue highlighter in Transcendence. I love this. That's staying. My Fenty Beauty highlighter. I have it in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. These are gorgeous. I love just mixing them together. That's staying. Candlelight Glow. I still reach for this. This is old as dirt. I don't care. I still reach for it. I'm keeping it. My Hard Candy Baked highlighter in Tiki. This again is beautiful. This is like an oldie but a goodie. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like a makeup history kind of thing. Like there was a minute where this was just all the rage, so we're gonna keep that. I do have my Tickle highlighter from Benefit. This is beautiful. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't swatch all of this or this video is gonna be 100 million years long. My Amrezy highlighter. This is so perfect. They need to make this permanent. This is the most gorgeous, like universally flattering highlighter I have ever seen. It's beautiful. My 100% most loved, most used highlighter of all time is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Sweetest Bling. I wish they would bring this back. They have some that are close, but this is just insane. Love it. Then I have Blossom Glow. Let's see, I think these are close. Like Blossom Glow is close, but it's just not the same. And then I have Botanic Dream, which is also pretty close. Pretty close, but it's deeper. It's not quite as pinky. Am I even in frame? Really pretty. It just can't, that Sweetest Bling is like my all-time #1 favorite highlighter. And they took it away from me. This is White Raven. This was one of the Halloween releases. This one is just a fun holographic highlighter. All right, so I still have these. I have not used these. I have the Hello Halo blush lighter in I Met Someone, in Highlight Bling, and Flash Me. I have not touched these since I purchased them, other than to swatch them, so these are gonna go. Blushes. I don't even know if I'm gonna go into this drawer because I cut down this pretty significantly in my last declutter. I think we're just gonna let this drawer live its life for right now because I don't see anything that I'd wanna get rid of. I literally change up blushes every single day. So yeah, we're gonna let this one live its life. Bronzer, there's some highlighting stuff in here too. So I do have 2 of the Hello Halo highlighters. Love those. The Cover FX, I'm really enjoying these actually. So I want to keep those. I have my Revlon Skin Lights. I use those all the time. I did get a new bronzer. I got Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. That's beautiful. Again, I'm probably not going to get rid of anything in here. No, actually that's a lie. I got these from Lorac. I don't like them. These are the CP, what are these called? The Perfection Complexion Pen. I was using these to contour and I'm just not a fan. You've got to like click them up and sometimes they get stuck. And yeah, these can go. I don't need these. Colors are really pretty. They're really saturated. I just don't like them in terms of how I do makeup. So those can go. All right, what else do I have in here that could probably go? All right, I have this Hoola from Benefit. I already have a Hoola that I use. I don't need this one. Dallas is really, really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and keep Dallas. What the heck is that? I don't even know. I'm gonna keep Dallas. Dandelion, I don't use, plus I think I have it in another palette, so I'm gonna let this one go. I just got this little set because I wanted to try some of these new ones, and Dallas because I've never tried it. I have Georgia. Georgia is really, really pretty as well, so I'm gonna keep that one. And then I do like California. That one's pretty, so I'll keep that one, but I got rid of 2 of those. And guys, I didn't even mention, I made a big purchase with Vanity Collections for their organizers, and I really like them. So these, let's go ahead and move these up. Actually, I don't even want to get rid of these because I love these Skin Light products so much. And Revlon keeps taking them away and bringing them back. I think I'm just going to keep my 2 in Pink Light because that's the one I use. I use it as a highlighter. I use it to mix in with my foundation. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Bare Light and Peach Light because I don't reach for those ever. So, and these, I'm pushing it with these products in terms of them getting old. What do I have here? I have, let's look at this. I have the Marc Jacobs in Tantric. I actually like this. I'm going to keep that. I originally had decluttered this a while ago and then I came back and because I really do like that. I don't like this, but the contour powder is really good. So I'm going to keep that. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna do some damage in this drawer, guys. This is kind of sprays, primers, foundations. I have a new love in my life. Daniel has been replaced. I've actually asked him to move out of the house so me and my new LYS foundation can be alone together. I fucking love this. This is so good. This is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I don't know what it is about this foundation. It is the most beautiful finish. It's light. It wears all day on me. It doesn't break down around my nose or my chin. And it's like 20 bucks. It is fabulous. And I highly, highly recommend it. And I always use it with the Secure Skin Gripping Primer Serum. I don't know if this primer combination, I think I need to branch out and try this with different primers and try this with different foundations, or if the combination is just what makes it so magical, because this is kind of a like a sticky primer. It's not gross feeling and it's not heavy. It just really kind of latches on to the foundation. So both of these are staying because they're unbelievable. Love them. What is this called? Flawless Finish Foundation from e.l.f. This is really good. It's in Snow. It is very much a dupe for the Too Faced Born This Way. I don't reach for this one because these are so similar. I'm going to go with the Born This Way, and I like this color a little bit better. So I'm going to get rid of the Snow by e.l.f. I am also, guys, I'm getting rid of my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. I never reach for these. Guys, if you have been with me for a while, you know that I used to go hard for Wet n Wild, and I just don't anymore. I just don't. There's a couple products that I absolutely love. The Ultimate Brow Highlighter I love. The Mega Length Mascara I love. The powder foundation, Photo Focus Powder Foundation, when it's not acting like a jerk and falling apart in the packaging. I just never reach for these. So these are going to go. This is the new Lorac Perfecting Foundation. I got it and promptly broke the packaging. This is still relatively new, so I'm going to keep this. And I'm in the shade, I don't even know what color I'm in because I broke the freaking packaging. Okay, I need to organize myself because I'm not organizing myself. Another foundation I absolutely love is the Tarte Multitasking Foundation, the Found Clear. This is fabulous. I love it. I'm in porcelain. I have porcelain beige and Fairlight beige. These are so good. And this with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. Fabulous. Love. I also recently got the Instabake, what is this? The Instabake Aqua Gloss Foundation from Beauty Bakery. I was using this nonstop until this puppy rolled into town. It's a little dark for me, but I can make it work with foundation and powder. So I need to get a lighter shade, but I think all the lightest shades were sold out, but this is a really, really pretty foundation. So I'm keeping that. My Urban Decay Naked Skin, I'm in the shade 0.05. I really like this foundation. This was like my favorite foundation before the Beauty Bakery and the LYS, so, and the Found Clear. So this is still one I reach for when I just want really, really light makeup days, so I'm going to hold on to that. I also really liked this combination right here, the Revlon Candid Photo Ready and the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. These were great, and I especially like them together, but again, I just know I'm going to reach for this one. And I mean, really, these are what, 12, 13 bucks, and this one's 20? I don't, yeah, no. I'm sorry, guys. Bye. Okay. Let's see. Let's go into primers. So yeah. Oh, and I am going to keep the Born This Way and the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer just because I use them. So those are going to stay. So definitely the LYS gripping primer is going to stay. The Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer, it's okay. I like it. I never reach for it, so that's going to go. The e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I like it. It's okay. I don't have feelings about it one way or the other, so that's going to go. The Veil Mineral Primer from Hourglass. When I want to wear really, really light makeup and just a light foundation, I do like this just because it does give a nice, just soft, kind of hydrating feel to the skin, so I will keep that. I used this again. I kept this in my last declutter because I couldn't remember if I liked it or not. I thought it, but it just destroys my makeup. Like, my makeup just falls apart on this, so this is not good. That's gonna go. I got the Danessa Myricks Beauty Oil Hydrating Facial Oil. I do like using this. I like using this, especially if I'm going to use a more mattifying primer. I'll put this on, let it sit, do my eye makeup, and then I will use that, and it's really good. The Too Faced Hangover RX. I do love this primer. It's like I think I've said this before, but it's almost like hydrating, and it's like got a tightening sensation to it. It's really cool. Like it. Gonna keep that. The Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is one of those kind of pore perfecting primers that are just fantastic, but it also seems to moisturize my skin. So it's not one that I would have to use a moisturizing primer and then a pore perfecting primer. I can just use this one by itself, and it's great. I love it, so that's gonna stay. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I am definitely keeping this because I love it. It is great. Along with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Base. This one's great too. I love both of these. I feel like they're probably really comparable. Sometimes I use the Tatcha and sometimes I use the e.l.f. one. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. So those will both be staying. The e.l.f. Hydrating Boosting Drops. These are okay. I like this better because it's not as heavy, so this is gonna go. I do have my Tarte Maracuja oil. I love this stuff, especially during the wintertime when I'm really, really super dry. Sometimes I will put this on after I wash my face, and I'll just put a little bit on underneath my moisturizer, and it's great. I get super, super, super dry, guys. So that's why I can handle a heavier oil like this. I also have a little mini of this Optical Illusion Complexion Primer that I like to travel with, so I'm gonna keep that. The Cucumber Water Drop Primer. Again, this was good. I mean, it's okay. It's good. It's just, it's not my favorite. And I'm just gonna reach for probably this over anything else, and then this. So, yeah. I'm down to like 4 or 5 primers. Who am I? Okay, and then I also have the Milani Conceal Imperfect 2-in-1 Foundation. I really like this again. I think a lot of people were comparing it to the Born This Way. It's a little too heavy for me, and it's a little too dark for me, so that one's gonna go. I have the Cucumber 3-in-1 Base. This one is almost done. I love, there was a time when I really, really liked the primer water from Urban Decay, from Wet n Wild, but again, I just don't like it, and this one is a little too heavily fake cucumber scented, so that one's gonna go. I do have this hydrating facial mist that I got from Gerard Cosmetics that I'm really liking, so that will stay. My Photo Finish primer water, I love that. I don't know, I use this for everything. I use it as a refreshing spray. I use it to, you know, kind of set my makeup. I use it to kind of, if I'm looking too powdery, I'll use it. Love that. The Illuminating Primer Mist from e.l.f. This is just shoots out it's just a little aggressive in the spray. I don't use it that much, so I'm not a fan, so I'm gonna let that go. And then I also have this little set of the Slay All Day setting sprays. I have them in rose, in lavender, and then I have it in cucumber, and these just smell so much better and so much more natural than the Wet n Wild ones, so I'm gonna keep those. So did a lot of damage in there. Okay, so that's good. So I am down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundations, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 primers. That's kind of cool. All right, cool. Yay, so we did some damage in there. Yay. All right, guys, last drawer we're gonna go through. Again, I don't know that we're gonna do much in here because I decluttered this pretty heavily back in January, but I thought we'd take a look at it. So I do have my my Benefit kind of blush set and contour set from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is old as dirt. I travel with this all the time. Anytime I go on vacation, this goes with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I do have the Natasha Denona. This is the Diamond Blush. This is really pretty. I don't think this is for me, because yeah, I think I'm gonna let this go. It's pretty, but it's not for me. I kind of got it in a bundle with some other stuff, so I'm gonna let that one go. All right, cool. Okay. I do have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits. I have Gleam, which I love. Crushed Pearl is amazing. Keeping that. I have Sun Dipped, which I love. I usually take this on vacation with me too, when I am not 100% translucent. And then I do love the Sugar Glow Kit, so I'm keeping all of those. I do have this Sculpt and Glow from Focallure. This contour powder is really, really nice, and the highlighter is nice too. I mean, it's very stark, but it's pretty, so we're gonna keep that. I do have a backup of my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Setting Powder that I'm gonna keep. This is just a blush, highlighter, and contour set that I got from MAC from one of the Christmas collections. Love keeping that. This is my ambient, I'm trying to finish every last bit of this. Setting powder, palette, and then I love the blush palette. It's just great quality. I did pick up these little sets from Zoeva. This is the Spice of Life. Comes with a blush and a highlighter. I'm not really a fan of this, so I'm gonna let that go. This one is the Cocoa Blend. This one is definitely more up my alley, so I'm gonna keep this one. All right, I did get a Gerard Cosmetics Starlit palette in Sunset and Vine in my mystery box. This is beautiful. It's a little deep for me in terms of the contour and the highlighter. Blush is pretty, but I probably have something that would do that. So I'm gonna let this go to somebody who could get more use out of it. Like even my mom, she's very olive tone. She's a lot deeper skin tone than I am. I think that she might really enjoy that. Gonna keep my Becca palettes. This is the Blush with Light, my all-time favorite holiday palette. This is the Sun Chaser, just a great highlighting palette. And then this is the, oh no, this is the Light Waves, sorry, and this is the Sun Chaser. So you've got blush, you've got highlighter, and then this one, it just has highlighter, bronzer, and contour. Highlighter, blush, bronzer. I'm gonna keep all of those. All right, guys, I think it's time. I think it is time to let one of these go. And I'm thinking, I think I am going to let this one go. It's beautiful. I love it. I love these kind of shades right here. Ugh. But it's just, I never use it because it's so bulky. And if I travel, I tend to go with this one. This is the Blush Bliss, and this one is from like 2014 or 2015. This is the Pinup Girl, and I just don't use it enough, and I could give that to, I know there's somebody in my family or one of my cousins would love that, so I'm gonna give that away. I am gonna keep the, this is the Lorac blush palette from the Pirates of the Caribbean. This collection, this is stunning. I'm keeping this. And this is the Shine Bright one. Also love keeping that one. And then I am going to keep my BH Cosmetics Backlight Highlight for when I'm feeling a little feisty. That was just really pretty, so I'm gonna keep that one. Okay, all right, and then the last two things I have in here are my Too Faced Love Flush blushes. I still go into this palette all the time. And then my Profusion Highlighting Brighter Than Your Future Highlighting Makeup Case. These are so good. These are, if you see this or can get this on their website, they're so good. They're so comparable to like the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. Love, travel with that quite a bit as well. All right, so we did do some damage in there. So the other drawers I'm not really gonna go through. I mean, lashes, it is what it is. Single eyeshadows, I've already gone through these. They're fine, they're organized. This is just where I decided to move one of those palette holders to put all my hair stuff in so it's not up on my desk, and then my nail stuff is just completely organized. If you saw my original nail polish collection, I have cut it down significantly. So yeah, so let's see what we're getting rid of today. All right, guys, so this is all the stuff that we are, move my ring light here, that I'm either throwing away because it's old or gross, or that I'm going to be giving away. So just a quick kind of, like I said, I think I mentioned this when I did my initial declutter back in January, that I just needed to live with my collection for a little bit, and then I'd probably be ready to do a more savage declutter, which, you know, I feel like some of these drawers we really kind of hacked into, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is probably going up after my room tour and kind of clean and declutter. I don't know how that film's gonna go. It might just be a room tour, and it might just be you seeing me clean my room and going through and organizing stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you're interested in my other declutters, my other makeup collection videos, I will link the playlist at the end so you can go check that out. I love watching collection videos. I'm a weirdo and I'm creepy and want to know what people have in their collection. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out talking about makeup with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.